Welcome back, everybody, to Tropico 6. This is the beta series that I'm doing. We're doing a sandbox build on our beautiful cluster of islands. I actually did not notice whatever that is. So yeah, we have a nice, awesome, what is that, a golden llama on top of this island? That is definitely unique. So yes, this is a really cool map that we picked here. In the last episode, we were basically starting up and basically just getting some infrastructure going. This episode is probably going to be more of that. We should get some of these objectives complete. We have to still build one more residential building and complete another crown trade route, all while trying to get the support of the revolutionaries up above 60% so we can take over as El Presidente. So yes, let's go ahead and continue here. I think we should probably speed the game up just slightly to 4 times. There's not too much going on right now. We should take a check on all of our overlays here. So we're really only worried about the one island here. Liberty fun coverage is actually pretty poor. We might want to try to get some more fun going in like our downtown area. Our healthcare is terrible, and it's probably going to be terrible until the next era. Fun quality, faith, actually, we do have a chapel down here, so everything is looking okay. The food quality could be a little bit better. We may want to get like one more farm.
Do the ends justify being mean? Before independence, any sacrifice is worthwhile.
All right, so we completed, or we need to complete the rescue raid, and we have our pirate cove already. The demand for this one is 63 days. Let's go ahead and accept that.
It is complete. Once again, the breadth of El Presidente's awesome political vision is shown.
There we go. We completed our second residential building, and we are just going to keep working toward getting our raid is actually just completed. So actually, okay, the rescue, yeah, the rescue is next. Let's go ahead and check that. We do not want another treasure raid. We do want a rescue, which is, yes, the little life raft. So we're working toward getting the revolution underway, which is going well. I'm actually wondering what the support of our revolutionaries is currently.
I'm glad to be still working with you.
So
finding good help is so difficult these days.
So we already completed another trade route with the crown. Let's extend our mandate time by 18 months, not 2. Yes, we are a little bit limited on money. We're kind of blowing through money quickly here, but then again, we did start with a lot of money, so we weren't really necessarily trying to pay attention too much to it. All right, the rum one was the last one, so this is still 10% above, so let's do that once again. There we go. I'm thinking, we potentially want to get one more farm, or what were we gonna do? We were gonna do the entertainment. So we already have a tavern, potentially do a theater, and visitors must be well off or better, so I don't think we have that many well off folks living on the island. But I do want to check here. So the revolutionaries, we have, I think, 58. Yeah, 58 happiness of 63 folks on the island. Once that gets up to 60, I believe we can say goodbye to the crown, and we are no longer the governor. We are El Presidente, and we take over as dictator of our very own cluster of islands, which is so cool. I mean, this is such a good... I've loved Tropico for a while, but now that you have multiple islands that you have to manage, this game is great. I love what they're doing with this. And to be honest, it felt like Tropico 3 through 5 was all basically kind of the same stuff. So that's why I never got back into it until now. Anyway, what are we doing? This is getting up there. I really don't know how to promote that.
More, Governor, more. Always more. Hop to it. The crown demands.
So the crown wants us to actually go through and arrest some revolutionary Tropicans and have a dungeon. I'm thinking no. Actually, I'm thinking no. I don't want to do that. So we'll just let that go away. Our standing goes down a little bit, but they should know that the revolution is going to happen, whether they like it or not. So we should save some money up for when that time comes, which should be fairly quickly here. Anyway.
Our revolution is as yet only marginally glorious, but with your continued support, Governor, the people will make it shine.
All right, so we completed another demand. Let's go ahead and get those 10 more revolutionary Tropicons, and let's check once again. This is up to 66 happiness, so this should be done fairly quickly here, I would assume, right? 60% of the population support the revolutionaries. Oh, you know what? We need to convert some people, maybe? So that is not happiness. I thought it was happiness points, but for some reason, I was wrong. We have 11 indifferent people. I'm not sure necessarily how to get people over to the revolutionary side. Let's just let the game play a little bit. Hopefully, we'll get another demand from the revolution, and we'll be able to get that going, get more revolutionary folks on the island.
More, Governor, more. Always more.
They want us to do yet another trade route, which is fine. Let's go ahead and, ooh, you know what? We actually need to buy another license. No, we don't. Once this is completed, that will complete that objective, which is great. I think at this point, it's just kind of a waiting game. I'm thinking we're probably going to want, should we do another, like a Stonehenge heist? We have a few revolutionary points here. So these cost what, money? It costs 5,000. I think that's, is that revolutionary or raid points rather? Let's do a treasure hunt. And yes, that is actually raid points there, so that's good. Where is El Presidente currently?
What a day.
Where are you? I like that even though you're the governor right now, you're still called El Presidente, which is cool.
I ask myself, Governor, do the ends justify being
So yes, this does pop up a lot with the same things. Let's go ahead and build them a library. That is another thing that we should probably do. So let's go ahead and find that out. Where is it? There it is. So let's go ahead and put that in the downtown area. I'm thinking right on this like main road that we have going here. This is kind of our main road. I'm thinking this farm is probably going to move at some point. It's kind of right where I want to build. So I'm thinking we'll demolish that and move it somewhere else. So I'm kind of tempted to do that right now. Let's go ahead and, that's a corn farm. I know that much. Thinking we'll put that down here. That's fine. We'll keep all the farms in a row. We'll demolish this one. Actually, we could have changed resources, but no, it is just taking up our land.
Together, Governor Ju-I and the people will turn everything around.
All right, so we have yet another 10 revolutionary immigrants in our presence. That's good. We're getting those population numbers up.
Penultimo, humbly teach you something.
Penultimo wants us to go ahead and decrease our unemployment to 7%. Let's accept that. This is what I was talking about a little bit. Some of these need to get sharpened up before the full game release, but yes, decrease the unemployment rate to 7%. We can do that. So we are pretty low currently, but we just need to build a few more jobs. It shouldn't be too bad. How is this doing? So we have a bunch of logs in, and yeah, I mean, we should probably get some more of our bunkhouses up here. I'm thinking potentially right next to the sawmill, which would not be a good place to live, but luckily we don't have to live there. So place a couple more over here. The farmers up here are doing a great job, I would assume. We can't get anything there. Can we do anything for the logging camp? Not just yet. Clearing woods or take and give increases the upkeep by 100%, but they will plant a sapling.
Loyal Penultimo is speechless. Only the political majesty of his beloved Presidente stills Penultimo's tongue this way.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty easy.
I must say, I'm glad to be still working with you. Finding good help is so difficult these days.
All right, and once again, we did another crown demand, so let's extend that mandate one more time. Hopefully we're getting there. I don't really know how else to sway the people, but now that we have our library, we can actually work on the some of the research stuff. So let's go ahead and I think we'll just do... We have to pay for these, I believe, right? So let's go ahead and get the library done. So we can actually change the mode now on the library to something different. So this building emits 15 liberty. The knowledge generation is reduced by 50%. Efficiency is decreased by 25%. The efficiency of each high school and college is increased by 10%. That's not going to do anything for us right now. We don't have any of those buildings. And then this is just the normal way to go. So let's actually, I'm thinking we'll increase the liberty. That should help, right? With the revolutionary.
Justify being mean. Before independence,
Build a circus.
any sacrifices
Okay, I think we can do that. Although we're running a little low on funds at this point. How much is a circus to build? $4,000, although we're gonna need to buy the blueprint for it. So, that's fine, I guess. I'm thinking, I don't know, there's not really a great place to put a circus that looks good, so I'm thinking we'll just kind of slap it in the middle over here. And then we'll of course...
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices like continue as governor or begin a new career in manual labor.
Yeah, I don't really want to arrest a revolutionary. I'm trying to become El Presidente, man. So let's go ahead and -5, which, you know, it hurts, but it doesn't hurt. Let's be honest. All right. Anyway, we have some trades wiggling down here at us. Let's go ahead and check it out. We can do planks. Oh, no, that's an import. Gotta watch that. It's very hard to notice sometimes if you're not paying attention. What did we already have? We have rum currently. We still do the tobacco, can we? No, those are all imports. So that's a little unfortunate. We're just gonna have some tobacco sitting around, which isn't doing anything for us. We can export hides, and we are producing those, so let's go ahead and do that. I think we're producing those. We do have some, oh no, we're actually producing leather, so that would have probably been a better thing to export, but oh well. For now, it is what it is. The circus has gone ahead and
Viva
been
la
built.
revolution! Together, Governor Ju, I, and the people will turn everything around.
Yes, all right, 10 more revolution fighters, I guess is a good way to put it. And what else should we do? You know what? Let's bank up and get the Stonehenge. Why not? I've never done this in a Tropico game, but you can steal landmarks around the world and bring them onto your island, which I would assume helps with tourism? I don't know. I guess if anybody knows, you can let me know down in the comments. But it's really bugging me that this road doesn't connect up, so I'm thinking we're gonna wanna do that. So there we go. This is interesting. Oop. The farm is just going to be here. It doesn't look like it's going to go away. I wonder if it withers away.
More, Governor, more. Always
Another
more.
trade route? Yes, we can do that. No, I'm wondering if these crops will kind of like leave at some point. If not, we might just have to put a farm back on there. It's kind of strange, but what it is, I guess. All right, so we're doing everything
Well,
right.
You did the right thing, which is whatever the crown says it is.
Another extended mandate.
Cream
Or you know
tea?
what? I think we just completed the revolution. Let's take $2,000.
People of Tropico love you almost as much as I do, Governor. We have such exquisite taste.
All right, we finally are El Presidente. Do we want to declare our independence and pay the crown $10,000, or do we want to declare war and declare independence and prepare for war? I'm thinking we just want to pay them, make it go away, and we can continue our peaceful life down here.
Excellent. I knew you had a good head
on our
your
island.
shoulders and would want to keep it there.
Mm-hmm. All right, we are not ready for
Heart
war.
swells with joy as I greet my
As I say
fearless
that,
leader for the first time.
We are
as
now in the World
El
War era.
Presidente.
All right, so let's go ahead and check out what's going on here. We have to juggle relations with 4 political factions that shape public opinion, side with one of 2 opposing superpowers, and send commandos on raids to suppress guerrillas and covert ops. Interesting. What else can we do? We can build power plants. We can build a ministry, which we should probably do early on. Create and amend the Constitution, which is another thing that we're going to have to do. Build bridges, tunnels, that's cool. Fight fire, crime, disease. Oh, that's always fun. and then raise an army to defend Tropicos against rebels, cater the needs of people to avoid protests, and basically the game starts now. Before this era, we had, it's just like a guided tutorial.
What's that? Oh, Presidente. That's a relief. For a second there, I thought you were the Hun. Can't be too careful. That's what the propaganda says, and I should know. I write it. Sit down. Pour yourself a drink. I'm Winton Marlborough. Very pleased to meet you. Perhaps you can help me lose this damned war a little slower.
So yes, this is the Allied powers.
Do not be concerned by my physical severity, Presidente. I have a condition of the face muscles, which means that I cannot smile. Nevertheless, our relationship shall be a friendly one. It is preferable that what benefits the Axis benefits Tropico. However, if for some reason it does not, you shall comply anyway. In this way we shall be friendly. Yeah?
Alright, so yes, these are the Axis powers.
I'll be with you in a minute, Presidente. I'm just counting my money.
These are the capitalists.
Only joking. I wouldn't be with you in this lifetime if I had to count my fortune first. Mason Belmonte's the name, and money loves me, Presidente. And you know what? The more I have, the more I want.
And then
The
we
comrades
have
wish me to introduce you to all of them personally, President.
communists.
Because none of us are more important than the others. But that would take a long time, so I will somehow strive to represent all of the comrades all of the time. I am not Marco Moreno, proud communist and family man. No, I am the very will of the people.
Let me guess. You're thinking, a nun. I better not swear. You have no idea what a Sister of the Order of the Howling Skull is, do you, Presidente? Or how one wound up on your tropical island ministering to her flock? I'm Sister Francesca, and I've walked a long path to enlightenment with faith as my guide. But that's a different story.
Alright, that actually caught me off guard. But yes, we have the religious, and finally, one last one.
Do not fear the sanctity of your borders, Presidente, for I, General Rodrigo Rodriguez, lead your army. The very model of a modern armchair general, my lack of direct wartime experience gives me the edge, as my stratagems are completely unadulterated by any knowledge of past battles. I can therefore guarantee that the enemy will be surprised.
So actually, some of the words in there were different than what is on the text, but you get the idea. So that is what we're juggling here. So we also have to go ahead and set up our constitution here. So all citizens can vote. All adult citizens are allowed to vote. This is a pretty balanced way of life. Wealthy citizens only vote. So only citizens that have economic wealth of well-off or higher are allowed to vote. Broke and poor citizens, chance to turn rebel increased by 10%. That's not something that we want to do, really, I don't think. And then open ballot elections. Employees of governmental buildings vote for El Presidente regardless of their approval. Those with an approval below 48% turn rebel with a chance increased by 10%. I would assume increased by 10%. I don't know. I'm thinking that we're going to want... I tend to go more toward like a less, dictatorial state or dictator. I'm a pretty relaxed dictator in this game usually, but I feel like it could be kind of fun to go off the grid and do something different. But no, I'm thinking all citizens vote. We're gonna not really want to worry too much about rebels yet. We're not trying to do like a super hard playthrough just for the beta here. I'm thinking we're gonna want to be a pacifist state, disable all military buildings, decrease the rebel threat build up by 75%, increase standing with all superpowers by 5. So that is a really easy way to go into this new era. So let's go ahead and do that as well. I'm not even gonna look at the other ones just yet, but yes. So that gives you a pretty good idea of the juggling that we're gonna do between all of the factions. And of course, you can see as the game progresses, you have more and more stuff to worry about. So I'm thinking that this is probably a decent place to end for now. I hope you guys are still liking this series, even though it's only been a couple episodes. What do you guys want to see? Should we go ahead and try to buddy up with the Axis powers? Should we buddy up with the Allies? let me know if you actually want to see any of these changed. I won't do this just yet. We'll decide in the comments below. Let me know what you guys are thinking moving forward here. Not sure how long this series is going to go, but we'll play a little bit just to get a feel for this new game, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. So I'm gonna end this one here, guys. Let me know everything in the comments. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you disliked it, and of course subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will catch you guys in the next episode.